Hi, I'm Vincent Byes, your state representative in the 42nd Legislative District. Lawmakers returned to our state capitol in Olympia on January 8th to begin the 2018 legislative session. This year, we're scheduled to be in session for 60 consecutive days, adjourning on or before March 8th. During even-number years, legislators are tasked with doing supplemental work to our state budgets. Usually, that means making adjustments for changes in entitlement program workloads or caseloads and responding to emergencies. This year, lawmakers have a few other items on their to-do list on top of considering a supplemental budget. Here are 5 of the things you need to know for the 2018 session. First and foremost, lawmakers must pass a comprehensive solution to the terrible state Supreme Court Hurst decision. This decision was flawed from the beginning and has had a devastating impact on our communities throughout rural Washington. Plaintiffs argue that it's all in the name of saving enough water for fish, and yet they've targeted permit-exempt wells, which impact less than 1% of all the water consumed. Let me be clear, this was not about fish or even water. It was about stopping families from building their homes outside of cities. If you're new to watching these updates or don't know about the Hurst decision and how it's affected families throughout our state, please visit my website. There, you will find an op-ed I recently wrote with my colleague, Representative Jim Walsh, that will give you more information. The second thing you need to know about is Governor Inslee's carbon tax proposals. According to the governor's staff, his proposal would increase the cost of gas by 18 cents per gallon, and the cost of energy would increase between 4 and 5%. Natural gas would increase between 9 and 11%. It's important you understand how this new tax could affect you. Could you afford a 10% increase in the cost to keep your family warm this winter? How about another 18 to 20 cents per gallon on top of our already high gas taxes? Even the food we eat daily will face increases as results of the energy uses to grow, harvest, and process those foods. This tax has the ability to devastate entire industries, and it will hit rural and low-income families the hardest. We all can get behind efforts to be better stewards of our environment, but the governor's proposal is all about new revenue, not reducing carbon. If we want to seriously tackle carbon pollution, let's start by talking about ways we can better manage our forests. Wildfires burning out of control emit a lot of carbon, devastating natural habitats and affecting every corner of our state. The third thing you should know about this year is McCleary. Now, some of you are probably shaking your head thinking, didn't the legislature address that already? Yeah, we did. McCleary refers collectively to a court case, series of court orders, and various reports filed by the state in response to a lawsuit alleging that the state has not met its paramount duty to fund education as required under the state constitution. At the end of last session, the legislature passed House Bill 2242, which fully funds K-12 education and addresses our state's increasing reliance on local levies. In November, the state Supreme Court issued another McCleary order. While they agreed our plan is a constitutionally compliant policy, they don't think the policy is being implemented fast enough and have urged the state to bump it up to the 2018-19 school year. It's estimated an additional $1 billion would be needed to do so. This leads me to the next thing you should know about for this year, and that is a bill I have sponsored with my fellow Linden representative, Luann Van Werven, to reduce the state property tax in 2018. Our bill would freeze the 2018 state property tax levy for basic education at 2017 levels, $1.89 per each $1,000 of assessed value. Once the new education funding system, House Bill 2242, is fully implemented in 2019, roughly 2/3 of property owners will see an overall reduction in the state portion of their property taxes. At the same time, Whatcom County schools will see significant compensation increases for basic education. Lastly, I'm excited to be sponsoring a bill that will help food trucks throughout the state. Right now, food trucks are required to do most of their food preparation in commissary kitchens, or brick-and-mortar commercial kitchens. This is because our current health code regulations date way back to the 70s, when food trucks didn't have much of the equipment necessary for food prep and sanitation. Things have changed a lot, and it's time our rules and regulations change too. My bill would simply allow food trucks to prepare their food on-site as long as they are able to meet all the necessary health code requirements with onboard equipment. It removes redundant red tape so our businesses can flourish, and so we can continue to have a plethora of options at lunchtime. I hope you found this video informative. If you have questions about anything I covered, or if there's anything I can assist you with, please contact my office. You can do so by visiting my website at representativevincentbuys.com and clicking Contact. Again, I'm State Representative Vincent Buys. Thanks for watching this video update.